Hey everybody, it's Seabit here. It's been a long time, a very long time actually. Checking my channel right now. The last time I uploaded was 8 months ago, which was another Wave Battle Card video. I've been unfortunately not been able to get any new cards since then, but the Star Force Legacy Collection got announced, so you know they're excited about that. Might invigorate people to start selling Star Force merch. I've started to see it coming about, so if I do get any of that, I will put it on the channel. But today I wanted to upload something kind of for myself. Um, I've been thinking about redoing some of the Back Again retrospectives because my collection has changed a lot recently, so maybe I won't do a retrospective necessarily, but I might do like just a big 3 hour long video or something of all my Back Again. Today, we're going to be looking at some Duel Masters cards. Duel Masters was a big thing for me when I was a kid. I grew up with the Duel Masters video game. Still got it. Duel Masters Kaijudo Showdown for the Game Boy Advance. This game is not very good. It's, well, how do I put this? It's not a bad game. Its art is terrible. It is genuinely... Ooh, there's a bit of hair attached to it. That'll be my cat. Like, the art, the overworld, the game design is not very good. It genuinely feels like they developed a perfect recreation of the Duel Masters trading card game, and then only had 3 months. They did that in, like, I don't know, a year, and then they had, like, a week to design the rest of the game. So, all the overworld stuff is really not fun, but if you like Duel Masters, you'll have an absolute blast with this game. And I really like Duel Masters because I got this game when I was a kid, so, you know, automatic nostalgia points. But also, I just found it to be like one of the only TCGs I actually find really fun. Never got on with Magic the Gathering. I could never. Everybody who's ever played it is far too try hard around me, and no one really helped me to get into it. So, could never really get into Magic the Gathering. I did play Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit, but it just started getting like really power creepy. And then Pokemon, I do love Pokemon, but nobody really plays a TCG around here. Duel Masters unfortunately died because it was essentially made as like a way to try and get people in Japan to play uh, Magic the Gathering, and it did succeed, and it kind of spiraled off and became its own thing in Japan, and now it's a lot more like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's still going in Japan, but it unfortunately died out after, I believe, the ninth booster set here. So, first of all, so today we're going to be opening up a pretty interesting thing. It's inside of this bubble wrap. It is a starter deck. First of all, though, I want to look at some of the documentation and papers that came with it. So we've got this advertisement here for the... I think this is the Duel Masters... Oh no, actually it's a little comic. That's really, really cute. I actually didn't realise that that was a thing. Yeah, there's a Duel Masters comic book. That's really cool. There, we've got the advanced rulebook here, which, you know, has the card list for base set, all the advanced rules. We've got the basic rules here, and a playmat. So that's some of the stuff that came with it. But now, I unbox this. We have Shobu's Fire Deck. That is such a beautifully holographic thing. Yeah, this deck, Shobu, I believe, is like he's in the show or something. I never watched the TV show, never read the comic books. I only played this, and I had these cards when I was little. Not this deck specifically, but I had a base set 2-player starter deck. But a lot of these cards are familiar to me. I just want to make sure. Okay, good. Right, I thought the bottom was going to come out. So, Evo Crushionators of Doom. Duel Masters creatures have evolved. Yeah, so will be from the second set. There was base set, and then the second set was Evo Crushionators of Doom, hence DM02. Third set Oh, I always forgot what the third set's called, and the fourth set is Shadow Clash of Blinding Night. The first four sets are the ones really the only ones I care about because they were in this. So yeah, those will be the nostalgic ones to me. But let's open up this deck. I haven't touched Duel Masters cards in years, so let me just get this deck out nice and safely here. Hang on, what have we... Okay. So first of all, we got this. Shobu's Fire deck. Fire creatures are deadly warriors, but thick-headed. They're full of confidence and won't stop until they have total victory. Fighters to the end. Fire creatures are also famous for overlapping themselves with weapons and armor. So this is like the deck list. It's advertising like theme decks. How to play the deck. What everything comes from. So you got a mix of Evo Crushionettas and base set cards in this. We have these two. We have these little art cards of some type. Not sure what these are, but you know, cool. Oh my god, dude, I haven't seen this card back in years. This is, oh my god. Oh my god. I haven't seen these cards since probably 2005. I haven't seen these cards in 20 years, so this is kind of a big deal. Deadly Fighter Braid Claw. That's a nostalgia trip right there. This card is one of the most simple cards. It's a 1-cost 1000, must attack every turn if able. I believe there's multiple, so we've got 2, 3, 4 Deadly Fighter Braid Claws. Next up, Brawler Zyla. That is another card that is very familiar. 2 cost, 1000. Power attacker 2000. While attacking, this creature gets plus 2000 power. Very, very nostalgic card there. Power attacker is one of the things about fire that is most well known. So I think there's 3 of those. Next up, Immortal Baron. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, that was totally out. I should. Sorry about the glare. Immortal Baron Vorg. Just a standard 2000. Pretty simple card there. 1, 2, 3 copies of that. Fatal Attacker Horvath. This is a very nostalgic card. I actually love this card. I don't know why this card's so nostalgic to me, but I love this one. 3 cost with 2000 power. While you have at least 1 Armaloid in the battle zone, this creature gets 2000 power during its attacks. Very interesting. And there's 1, 2, 3 of those, or 4 of those. Mini Titan Get. Mini Titan Get. 2 cost with 2000. This creature attacks each turn if able. Power attacker plus 1000. Yeah, very. I remember this card too. I didn't have the Fire deck. Fire Civilization is not my favorite. The Light Civilization is. But I sold this deck for a really cheap price, and it was in such good condition that I figured I just had to get it. So we've got 4 of those. Galsaw! It is a 5 cost with 4000 power. While you have no other creatures in the battle zone, this creature has power attacker plus 4000 and double breaker. That is very good. A very nice standalone attacker. You would be putting all your eggs in one basket. But it is very powerful. Ooh, we have a spell card. Burning Power, 1 cost. One of our creatures gets power attacker plus 2000 until the end of the turn. Very good. Ooh. There's a holographic right there. Look at that. It's a rare from Evo Crushionettas of Doom, Metal Wing Sky Terror. That is gorgeous. I have sleeves around here somewhere. I want to sleeve that. Oh, there they are. Let me sleeve that, because I don't want that getting damaged. There we are. Metalwing Sky Terror, 7 cost with 6000 power. Whenever this creature attacks, you may destroy one of your opponent's creatures that has blocker, and it's a double breaker. That is a very powerful card. This is an alternate art, actually. You can tell because it says A down there. Altar of Metalwing Sky Terror that came exclusively with this deck. Lovely card. We'll put that down there, actually. Next up we have another spell card. Actually, I might have to move that just because that's where my hand is going, but I'll put him up there. Magma Gazer, 3 cost. One of your creatures gets power attack of plus 4,000 and double breaker till the end of the turn. Wow, that's quite good. No wonder that's rare. Dogon the Marauder, 3 cost with 2,000 plus power. While attacking, this creature gets plus 2,000 power for each other tapped creature you have in the battle zone. So you'd want this guy to attack last. That's quite interesting, actually. I like that. Draglide. 5 cost, 5,000 power. This creature attacks each turn if able. That doesn't seem that good. I don't know why that's rare, but it's not awful. Oh, that's a nostalgia trip right there. Rothus, the Traveller. 4 cost for 4,000 power. When you put this creature into your battle zone, choose one of your creatures, then your opponent chooses one of his creatures. Oh, so you destroy one of yours, and then they destroy one of theirs. I remember this card now. Why is it so yellow? This is what happens when you film at night. But, unfortunately, because of work, I have to film these in the evenings. So, yeah. Tornado Flame, a 5 cost. Shield Trigger. When this spell is put into your hand from your shield zone, you may cast it immediately for no cost. Oh, okay, so if this card's your shield, and your shield gets broken, it gets put into your hand, you would immediately cast this for free. Destroy one of your opponent's creatures that has power 4,000 or less. So yeah, these are expensive cards, but you're just hoping to get the shield trigger effect. There's a couple copies of Tornado Flame. Armored Cannon Bulberer. Oh, it's an evolution. Look at that. 3 costs with 3,000 power. Evolution, put on one of your humans. While attacking, this creature gets plus 2,000 power for each other human in the battle zone. Okay. That is a man with a ginormous... I love the art in these cards. It's so over the top, but so fun. Super Explosive Volcano. This is what I mean. The names of these cards are insane. 4 cost, 2,000 power. Power attacker plus 4,000. That is a risky card, but one that could be very powerful in the right hands. There's a couple of copies of that. Stun Saw. 5 cost with 4,000 power. Power attacker plus 2,000. Pretty standard card there. Pretty decent. Meteor Saw. 5 cost with 2,000 power. When you put this creature into your battle zone, you may destroy one of your opponent's creatures that has power 2,000 or less. Doesn't seem that good, but it might be good. I don't know. I haven't played this game in years. Here's a nostalgic card. Armored Walker Uherion. While you have at least one... Oh, it's 3,000 power and 4 cost. While you have one human in the battle zone, this creature gets plus 2,000 power during its attacks. I love Armored Walker Uherion. Such a nostalgic card. There's a couple of copies of that. Crimson Hammer. 2 costs, destroy one of your opponent's creatures that has power 2,000 or less. That's pretty good, actually. I actually quite like that card. Is that the last one? Yes, it is. Oh my god. These cards are in exceptionally good condition, so I'm going to try and keep it that way. These are going to go back in the deck box. I wouldn't want these cards getting damaged. We're going to put back everything that was in here, because I do not want these cards to get damaged, because Duel Masters cards haven't been made in nearly 20 years now. These things are getting a lot harder to find. So there's our Shobu's Fire deck. Lovely. Along with our Metal Wing Sky Terror that I'm going to display on the shelf. And that's about it. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Sorry it's been so long, but hopefully this little video will tide you over until I can get Star Fox content again, but you know, 'tis what it is. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, and have a good rest of your day.